their wife. Because there are husbands also that if my wife is working, she have a good job, I can stay at home, right?
Whoa.
And I do
Okay. Okay.
understand.
Wait. 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 Well. Okay. So, uh, so you're saying. So you're telling me, Filipino men are just like, oh, okay, my wife's working, I can stay at home. What's going on, everyone? This is your boy Say One's History. You are watching a male's perspective. Again, like always, people, please make sure that you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be updated for all cool new content. I actually have a really good guest on the line with us today. We're going to just be having a conversation. Let's welcome to the show, Amy. Amy, what's going on? How you doing?
Hi, how are you doing? I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Amy, okay, so Amy, we were talking earlier today, right? And we were just
Mm-hmm.
having a conversation about the difference between Filipino men and foreign men. And
Yes,
we
we
were,
talked earlier.
yeah, and I was just asking you, I was asking you like the difference that you think um, is between the Filipino man and the foreign man. Could you kind of go into that a little bit if you remember what you were kind of saying earlier or whatever?
Okay, I will try to remember everything what I said earlier. And as I was saying earlier, the difference between foreign men, okay, specifically American men with the Filipino guys or men are when it comes to financially thing, foreign men are more eager to have and to get a lot of money as much as they can by working, struggling hard, and then doing things just to reach their goals and to have a lot of money. Unlike with the Filipino guys, as I saying it earlier, that a guy without having a job, earning money in a daily basis, and can support their daily needs in every day is enough for them. They are not one who is striving hard or eager to earn much. As long as they can support their family or their needs in a daily basis, they can eat 3 times a day. For them, it's enough. That's what I observed
Do you
with
do you? I want to. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Amy. Um, do you think it? So I'm sorry, my mic is going out a little bit. Do you think it's also like the economy and like everything that's going on in the Philippines? Because I know it's like so. You know, I'm married to my wife. My wife is Filipina, and I know she has brothers and stuff like that. And I know as a man in the Philippines, from what I've observed, I know it's hard to get a job in the Philippines, especially as a man. I see a lot of women that are able to like they usually like travel outside of the Philippines to get jobs. You were mentioning that to me earlier.
yes,
Um,
yes, exactly.
but I just think a lot of it's harder for Filipino men to get jobs. They have like very like if it's a construction job, they can get a construction job, but normally they don't like. There's a lot of call centers in the Philippines and stuff like that, and there's a lot of like sales jobs, and they usually like want the women there to do the sales jobs and stuff like that, and they usually want the women to do the call center jobs. So do you think that has a part a little bit to play with the man not being able to get like better jobs and stuff?
Actually, no, I don't think so. Yes, economy have a big factor on having a money problems here in Philippines because, as we all know, our
Mm-hmm.
money here, our I mean, the value of money here in Philippines is not that big compared to other countries. and then a lot of things, a lot of you have to buy on the store is a really high price compared to your salary. So it's a big factor. But men are usually having a lot of job offers, same as women. You know, it's just that men sometimes they are so choosy when it comes to. For
Mm,
example, I'm a graduate of this, I have a bachelor degree in this, and then you want me to do that work,
mm.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
If
I
I'm
get it.
graduate of this, I should be work on this kind of era. Like they don't want to adjust themselves. For example, I'm graduate, but there is no job opening for me right now. So I can go in a lower job, low salary. It is better than being nothing or having nothing, right?
I got you. So do you feel
Yeah.
like do you think that's with just Filipinos in general, or do you think that's just more with Filipino men
Actually, I think in general, but
in
not
general?
everyone. I mean, there are guys also that they can go for any job just to
Hmm.
have something because they are not dependent with their family or whoever it is, like their wife. Because there are husbands also that if my wife is working, she have a good job, I can stay at home, right?
Oh, whoa.
And I do
Okay. Okay.
understand that.
Wait. Well. Okay. So, uh, so you're saying, so you're telling me that Filipino men are just like, oh, okay, my wife's working, I can stay at home.
Yes, I already met some kind of setup like that. The wife is working, good
Okay,
salary, but
hold on,
all right.
okay, wait a minute, Amy. I want to make sure I protect you, okay?
Yes,
Before you say something like that, and you get a
yes, I
whole
do
bunch.
understand. Yes, I'm not
Bef-
saying it just I heard it or I might test it from somewhere, but it's in my real experience. Actually, it's uh nearly my family or almost relative, but it's between their setup. They agree to be it. Like my wife is working, she have a good job, so I will be at home. I will take care of the kids, take care of the stuff like that, and then you go work.
okay, hang on. So, okay, so I want to make sure I give you a chance because a lot of people may see this. So I want to make sure that you're correct in your words and everything like that. So are you do you think what you've experienced is the majority of Filipino men, or do you think it's like just some Filipino men?
Only some, not a majority. Actually, Filipino
Okay.
men are very responsible when it comes to having a family. And not everyone also, because there are some guys that is not responsible at all. But a guy, for them, for the guy, they are the head of the family. They should be the one who's gonna work. You're my wife, so
Yeah.
you should be stay at home. And then, actually, they agree to be stay at home because my wife have a big salary compared to me. But we never asked them what they really felt. Sometimes they felt insecure also, and I know that because
Okay.
I'm the one who's at the house and my wife is working because it's good for the family because she will have a lot of money rather than if I'm going to work. We will
Hmm.
both struggling, especially the kids. So I'd rather go with our setup to stay at home, but make sure that you also know that I don't want this. I just go with the flow because it is better for us, all
Gotcha.
of us, right?
So
Mm.
basically, the man and the woman, they're kind of doing what's best for the family. They know
Yes,
the woman
exactly.
has a job, so they're gonna stay at home, with the kid and take care of the kid and stuff like that, while the wife goes out and works because that's kind of the way the economy is set up in the Philippines right now. And here's something that I noticed, and this is something that I noticed just because I've already been over to the Philippines, and then of course I live in America too. I've been to different countries like Iraq, into Crit and stuff like that. So here's what I noticed just with the limited places that I've been to around the world
Okay.
is when it comes to the man and woman dynamic, the woman is usually looking for, regardless of where you go in the world, the woman is usually looking for a stable man, a stable, financially stable man, someone who can provide, protect, and be a leader,
Exactly.
something like that. Um, but what I've noticed is that the economy and the way the culture is set up, it plays a big part on how the man and woman react to each other. I'll give you an example here in America. So in America, and this is not all women, but I've noticed this in actually a good portion of them. So I would probably say, at this case, it's probably like half and half now. But I noticed like the women, they still want a man to protect, provide, and be a leader for them. And the man can still protect, he can still be a leader, but because of the way the economy is, a lot of men over in America, they're only making an average of about $45,000 a year. Now, that's not a lot at all in America. So
Okay.
women usually want their man to make more than them. And women in America feel like if their man is making the same amount or less, the woman feels like the man is below them. So, so I want to ask you, when it comes to
Okay.
when it comes to the Philippines, if a Filipino man was at the same pay rate as a Filipino woman, would you have the same respect for him?
Of course, of course, of course. I've been in a relationship with the dad of my kids, and almost the same. We have the same salary,
Hmm. Hmm.
and sometimes I am more than have much salary than him. But the good thing about Filipina and Filipino men is we don't look at our financially status when it comes to being in married or being in a relationship. We still
Hmm.
looking for what we feel in the person, and we still respect the person because we are with them. They are our partner. It doesn't matter if you are having a big salary than me or me than you. It is how are we working together to make it balance or to provide for our
Hmm.
family in a good way. So whatever you have, whatever I have, we will join it. We will
So,
make it a
so let me ask you this, Amy. What if you were right here and the man was right here? Would you still have the same respect for that man if he was making just a little bit less than you?
why not? I'm not looking for that financial capability that you can give me. I always looking for your morals on how are you going to treat me and our kids,
Okay.
right? How are you
Okay.
going to be responsible on other things like in homes, doing chores, not only me but also you. And the good thing about my ex partner is if he don't have work, he will do all the house chores, and I will be resting the whole day of that I have. It is not 50-50. Okay, it's your rest. You can take your rest. I will do the thing at home. I will cook. I will do the laundry. I will take care of the kids. So how are you not going to respect those kind of men? He still
I get it.
provide. He still provide money.
Hmm.
Not enough as what I can provide, but still I'll do my best
Okay.
just to have. It is better than being nothing, right?
Okay. So let me ask you this. You've heard of the word submissive before, right?
Yes, we already talked about a lot of times that
Okay.
thing on my screen.
So, how do you feel about the word submissive? Do you feel like that's a bad word to you?
Okay, if we are going to,
Like, okay,
Bible base,
so let
a
me ask
woman
you
should
this.
be submitted, right?
Oh,
Uh,
hold on, Amy. I'll ask you it more clearly. So I'll ask you it more clearly. Okay, so if a man, if a man
yeah,
is
now because I know what I'm going to say next.
if a man is making less than you, right? And he still wants you to be submissive, but he's not telling you what to do. There may be some times where he's like, "Listen, babe, I need you to do it this way, or please trust me." All right, but he's asking you to be nice. He's asking you to not be loud and argumentative and stuff like that. He's not trying to be like aggressive, but he's just still trying to lead. Would you allow him to lead if he was making less than you?
Of course, it's his right to lead the relationship or the family because he is the man. Okay, what we can do as a woman is trying to be still supportive to your man because being supportive, being submissive gave him strength strive more, to earn more, to have more for you. It will not go anywhere. It will not go anywhere. The money he's earning, regardless if it's big or small, it will go to you and your family. So all you have to do, if he needs your
Gotcha.
support, your moral support, being submissive, that's what you can do for him,
So
right?
what?
It
So
is
let
not
me ask you
only good
this.
for your husband's eyes, but it will also good in the eyes of the Lord because that's what he is telling us to be submissive, right?
So when I say submissive, what does that word mean to you? What do
Okay,
you?
being submissive is you are allowing yourself to be controlled in a good way by your husband.
Mhm,
You know,
mhm.
you have to ask permission to your husband first before doing anything else or before having your own decision. You have to talk about it with your husband. It's not about being submissive when it comes to bed or something. It is in everything.
The
You
way I
have
look
to
at
ask.
it, the way I
Mhm.
look at it, I'll just give you an example of me and my wife. Like the way my wife looks at it and the way I look at it with submissive is me and my wife, we've already set like a standard in guidelines. Like my wife knows that if I'm telling her to do something or if I'm asking her to do something, it's because I see something that's going to benefit her that she may not see. I'm not doing it just because I want to be like a man or be aggressive
Controlling, yes.
or control,
Mhm.
yeah, or something
Yes.
like that.
Uh-huh.
like like she normally sees, oh, okay, well, if my husband is telling me this, he may not be able to tell me why he's doing it this way, but when we get in private, I'm sure he'll tell me, or something like that. Like she knows like that. And then there's times where I'll have to like check myself, and she may do it to me, and she may
Yes.
tell me something, and I may be like, "What the hell, babe? What are you talking about?" And she'd be like, "Babe, just trust me." And I'm like, "Okay, all right, I'm sorry, babe. Okay." So it's just I think a lot of women here, at least in America, when they hear submissive, they immediately go, ooh, they get that like nasty taste in their mouth, and they go, ooh, I don't like that. But
Uh-huh. The
um,
good thing, the good thing about a Filipino woman, if you are in love with your partner, we are
mhm,
allowing ourselves, our partner, to decide for us. Like we are
mhm,
happy doing that. For example, I don't want you to wear that. I just want you to wear like this because you look good in it. Of
mhm.
course, we are happy that oh my husband see me beautiful in this thing, so I have to do it. And it's part of being submissive, right?
Amy, I'm laughing
We
because
are allowing we are
I
allowing you to you know to change ourselves in a bit in a good way because you see it in a good way also that the other people will see it beautifully and good to you. So, am I
um,
correct with that one?
no, you're absolutely right, and I'm laughing because I just had a conversation like that with my wife, and she look, my wife knows me, so she did this on purpose. I know she did this on purpose. She tried on this shirt, and the shirt it had like one strap, and then it didn't have a strap on the other one,
Uh-huh.
and normally anytime she asks, she always, every time she wakes up, well, not all the time, but a lot of the time, she'll try on something, and then she'll put the camera far away, and she'll go, babe, does this look all right? And she always dressed modest, and I'm like, babe, it's fine, I don't care, whatever. And then one day, just recently, she tried on something and she was like, "Babe, does this look all right?" And it had the one strap, and I was like, "What the hell?" Like that. I was like- and she
That's
was
why
like, "Yeah," it was like, "What?" And she was like, "Oh, I knew you were gonna act like that." It is because, and she was like, "You don't like it?" I was like, "Nah, I don't like it. I don't like it." But it was, that was a joke, but at the same time it was serious a little bit because I'm not there to, like, if somebody, is, trying to talk to her or something like that, I'm not there to protect her or stand up to her in her defense or anything like that, you know. But ultimately she's a grown woman too, and I know she knows how to take care of herself. So, either one. It's just that I thought that was funny when she did that, and it reminded me of what you were talking about.
not all Filipinas are like that. Some Filipinas don't want to be controlled on anything also,
Hmm.
especially if they earn a lot, they not ask you for anything. Oh, let me wear this. You don't have to care. I'm wearing this. I like this. So mind your own things. Do your own thing. You can wear whatever you want. Let me wear whatever I want.
Okay,
There's
so
some kind of scenarios like that, right?
Amy, I don't know if I've said this to you before, but I've definitely said it to other people. And I think these days, and this goes for American men, this goes for Filipino men, this goes for men all around the world. I think a lot of men these days, I don't think they're looking for pretty women. Pretty women, it's okay to be pretty as a woman, but nowadays men are looking for pretty energy. So if you have pretty energy, if you have a pretty spirit, if you are kind, if you are sweet, if you are nurturing, if you are humble and stuff like that, men are like, "Oh my God, she is so beautiful." But what they're really trying to say is, "Oh my God, she is so
That
nice." But
was that was I'm always saying also. If you are really good inside,
mhm,
it will reflect your outside appearance. It doesn't matter if you look bad or you don't look good. Are
mhm,
good inside, you will look beautifully outside. I'm telling you, your eyes will be sparkling so beautifully. Your smile is different. People are gonna see you differently. You glow
mhm.
differently when you're good inside.
And if you look pretty on the outside, that's just a bonus. But a
Yes.
lot of men are looking for women to look pretty on the inside first. And a lot of women, I don't know if it's like that in the Philippines, but
Actually, I beg to disagree with that comes that they are looking beautifully inside first. No, men should talk to you because they are physically attracted to you
I
first.
said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
what?
And
Okay,
then they
I di-
they
I
come.
disagree. I
Hey,
disagree.
listen to me, listen to me. How the man are going to talk to you or have interest in you if he is not physically attracted to you? He should be physically attracted to you first. I want to get to know this lady because she is so pretty for my eyes. So I have to talk to her. I want to know her. So then the furthermore, then it will start there. It should be had attraction first. Even me, I
Okay,
will not talk to you if I'm not gonna find you so attractive for my eyes. Why will I talk to you? Why will I gonna waste my time on you? Right?
oh,
So I should be
okay,
attracted to you first, physically
okay,
or for your appearance, and then later on, let's get to know your inner personality, your attitude, and then if it really works, then it works.
okay.
If it's not,
Okay,
got
so
it.
let me ask. Let me just say this. Um, yes, you do want the person that you like to be physically
Yes.
attractive. You do. But here's what I'm
Mhm.
saying. Here's what I'm trying to say to you is, if the person is a 5, okay? If the person is a 4, and the
Mm.
person comes up to you and they're not normally what you like, they're maybe a little bit shorter, maybe a little bit bigger or whatever, but you start talking to them and you're like, "Oh my God, they're beautiful inside." Some women here in America will look at that and they'll go, "He's a really nice person, but he's just not my type." and
Yeah.
and here's the thing with that. I think a lot of women miss out on the man that they're looking for, because when they look for looks first. And the reason I say that is because the men who have looks, they're usually the men who don't have to do anything else. Because when you have looks, they're like, oh, well, you know what? She already likes me. I look good to her. So, it's fine.
That nigga got a point.
But the men that don't have all the looks, they maybe look like a 4 or a 5 or something like that. They usually have jobs. They usually work hard, have more than one job. They're usually very respectful. They love their women and stuff like that. But a lot of women in America, and also I've seen this in with some Filipino women, they will go, oh, you know what? I just don't. It doesn't. I'm not attracted to them. And what ends up happening is someone who sees potential in that person, they'll go, oh my God, he's nice, he's real kind. I'll take him.
It's funny because it's true.
And then that person, hold on, that person puts time in that man. They put time in that man, and then he starts losing a little bit of weight or whatever. He already has the money. He's already stable. He's already a leader. And then he loses a little bit of weight. So here's the thing that I'm trying to say. We in America, we call women that do that waiting for the finish line women. Because what they're doing is they're waiting at the finish line for this man to be complete. They want him to look good. They want him to have all the money and stuff like that. Is it like that in the Philippines? Do you see that?
No. Maybe there are some. I'm not saying this, okay? Maybe not only in Philippines, but in general or in all over the world, there are women like that who's waiting for the good catch, the good fish, as in everything is there already. I'm just gonna, make something to make you mine, and then I will get everything what you have.
But everybody's waiting for the good fish. All the women are waiting for the good fish.
No. You have to work. Sometimes you have to work with that person so he can be a good fish.
Yeah, exactly.
Right now. Okay. This is my real story. Okay, I met this guy last year. Maybe I followed on Instagram. Both follow on Instagram, but we don't talk. Really don't talk. We just follow each other on Instagram. And then September this year, I saw his IG story, and then I got interested on him on that post. So I replied, and then maybe he wanted how I responded on his story, and then we started having a conversation. And that time, that guy is so down. I mean, so down, as in he is sick, he don't have job, he don't money. Even the good friends that he thought that was there, everyone left him. The girl he's talking to, like a Filipino woman, he's talking to a streamer also, and you really know that woman, left him also. So during that time,
I know the person.
Yes, the girl that left him alone like that.
Oh wow.
Like that.
Okay.
So I was the one who's being there with him all the time, talk to him, like cheering him up until he got his job back, he got his health back, and now we're doing good. We're great. We're talking. I don't know where we are right now. We're both saying I love you. We're good. We're talking all the time. Yes, we're talking all the time.
Wait a minute, what the hell?
And so you see, you have to be there for someone also. You have to help the person to achieve what he wanted to, because it really feels good that you are there when he have nothing, and you are the one who's there when he have everything. It's really nice to be on that circle, And the good thing about is, I'm always telling you that I'm talking to a guy who is rich, who is stable, who have a lot of money. But I felt so down every time I was talking to him. I felt like I had to adjust myself a lot because I have
Mm-hmm.
nothing like him. Unlike this
Mm-hmm.
one, with this one, I can be normally who I am. I can be myself and I. All I have to do is to you know take care of him verbally, be there with him, like talk to him, cheering him up, pushing him up, and time to time, he is being there. He got
Mm-hmm.
his work back, his health, he's going on with his life.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
it's really feels to be on that kind of situation, and I wanted to show to the woman who left him that hey, you lost a good man, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm here. I'm the one who's been there for him. I'm the one who really care and love him, whether he have that thing or no. I'm the one who's there. So, bitch, go because
Amy.
someone who uses him for the gift because he used to give the woman. Still,
Mm-hmm.
trying to get him back, still messaging him, and then
Mm-hmm.
no way.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
can try to tell to them that hey, get back, bitch. You lost that good man already. So don't try
Amy,
to.
Amy, Amy, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Oh my God. So I'm interested now. So is he going to is he American? Is he a foreigner?
Yes. We already talked about it on my stream. Yes, you asked me, is he African, Black African, something?
Oh,
Yes.
oh, okay. So is he coming to visit you soon? You guys planning on
Yes,
that?
he does. He does. He does. He does. He's planning to. He's working on it. I hope.
Nice, nice.
But
Congrat.
I told him you don't have to rush about it. You have to fix your stuff in there. You have to get your money back so you can start up your business that you are planning long time ago. You don't have to rush to visit and come to see me. It will take time. We'll have a right and perfect time for that. So no rushing. I don't want you to pressure regarding with that thing.
Good, 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 good. I like it. I like it. I really do hope that works out for you, Amy. I really do. He sounds like a nice guy.
He is
Um,
a good one. He is. I can definitely say nothing bad at him. You know,
good, good. Now all you have to do,
to
Amy.
be patient. Yeah, I lack of patience with writing because I don't have patience. If I don't get reply, I will, okay, don't talk to me ever again. Forget that I am existing. Yeah. And then later on, I'm sorry, it's my bad. Yeah.
So I want to ask you, since we're kind of talking about it, I want to change the subject up a little bit, and I want to ask you about like the difference in the cost of like money, because I know like the American dollar is more valuable than the peso in the Philippines. And we were also talking a little bit about like Filipino women that are actually dating American
Maybe.
men, and
What's the intentions in dating American guy or foreign man, right? Earlier. So, as I'm
yeah,
telling also earlier, if it's for love or for money, right?
yeah. Okay, be
Actually,
careful. Be careful.
no, that's why I don't want to guess in here because I always talk in my thought, not to sugarcoat or something. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, as I said earlier, that women date for two reasons. Some of them just literally for money, and some of them they're both foreign men because they love them.
Hmm.
That's why you can see a lot of younger women, 18, 19, teenager, as in very young women dating a rich old man.
And and
Because
that's another thing.
financial stability, right? They want financially
But
um
hold on. Before I forget this, Amy, That's one thing that I noticed when I went to the Philippines. I didn't see it everywhere, but there were certain times where I'd be walking and stuff like that in Manila, and I would see like a man who looked like he was like in his 60s, and he would be
Yes.
like with a 21-year-old or whatever. And I think I seen it one time and one time only, but when I seen it, I was like, oh my, I looked over to my wife and I was like, babe, you see that? And she was like, yes, babe, if they're happy, that is none of our business. And I was like, oh, okay. So it's just like, I noticed it's a cultural thing. Is it like to her, it's like, it's none of our business. And I was like, okay, fine, leave it alone. But is that something that people look at, and it's okay in the Philippines, or do they look at like, ugh, like how do
It
Filipinos?
depends. Okay, it depends on how the people sees it. Because, okay, I'm not gonna, tell this. I don't want to point fingers, but some younger women prefers to date older men because they think they are more mature. They think that the guy will not gonna cheat to them because they are more mature, and they want to settle down, unlike with the younger men.
Mhm.
But of course, Filipino men, Filipino women are so dirty-minded. We are all thinking negatively. So we take everything negatively. So if we saw a younger woman dating an older man, oh, because that guy have money, right? We cannot blame everyone. We have a different point of view on something. But it's the reality, younger woman date older woman for money. Younger
Mhm.
woman date older woman for security or for assurance. We
Mhm.
cannot tell. And some of them really love the men because they are looking for a father love figure that they saw with the older men. So we cannot
Oh,
tell
okay.
unless we are on their shoes.
So it's like 50-50 then.
Yes, exactly. And I told you also that if I'm going to date a foreign man, it's because of love. Because if I'm going to date a man, an older man, because of money, I always say to that guy, yes, baby, I will do that, baby. Yes, you will be my king. I will be just your slave. I cannot argue with you because I'm gonna pray that you will not give me my money, you will not give me my support. So I will go date you because I love you. So I can argue with you all the time. I can say what I wanted. I can say what's on my mind. I can fight with you. Even if I can punch you on the face. Right?
Why would you want to punch him in the face? See, hold on, no, hold on. I'm not gonna let you slide on that one, Amy. Hold, hold on, wait a minute, wait a minute.
I can fight you like in the boxing arena. Yeah,
So,
I'm not gonna fight. I'm here because I love you, not because I have something to get from you or because I want something from you, in material things or materialistically things like that.
so I want to say this. I want to say if you are with somebody and you're getting upset or angry to the point to where you feel like you want to punch them because they're keeping money from you, he's probably not the right person for you.
It's no, not the money thing. That's why I told you I go with this man with nothing. I'm still with this man, and I love this man
and
because I
and
love
that's
him.
and I'm glad that you're with that particular guy. But here's one thing that I noticed, and this is just something that I noticed that I was doing wrong personally. I noticed that this was an error that I was making in previous relationships, is that I didn't have any standards for any woman that I was dating. I was like, oh, they look good, their personality is okay, I don't argue a lot with them, and I get okay with them.
You
I
know,
get along with them.
because I don't
Well,
believe in his standard. Because if you
well,
if you focus on the standard in dating someone,
no, no,
you're
no, no,
dating
no.
because of the standard. You're not
Hold on,
dating because of
no, no, hang on. Let me finish. The reason why I was
no,
saying
I
that
don't
is
want you to
because,
finish.
huh? No, no. Listen, the
I don't
reason
want you
why.
to finish it.
Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. No, no, no. I'm just playing. The reason why I said that is because I I noticed that when I didn't have standards and when I wasn't setting like specific things that I was looking for, because I want to make sure that I'm dating with intentions. Because if you're kind of just letting things happen and you're just like, okay, well, I kind of like this girl or I really like this girl, but she said something to make me feel like I can't trust her. So I'll stay with her, but I'm not going to marry her. So so as a man, if I feel like I can't trust a woman, well, that should be something that should tell me to leave. That's what I mean, like setting standards and guidelines. It's like if I'm a man and she said something that's a deal breaker for me, well then I need to leave now because I'm wasting my time. I'm looking for somebody that I can spend the rest of my life with, and I didn't set that boundary in early, so that was a problem. And then on top of that, she didn't pay enough attention to me to know that that was something that I didn't like. So, it's like those things we need to set standards and boundaries for, because you want to tell your person how you want to be loved, and then that person should also know how to love you as well. So I think like a lot of people in the world, we're just kind of like shacking up with people now, instead of like really looking and saying like, hey, let's go on a coffee date so I can get to know you. I don't think we're doing that now.
Yeah, actually, it's not enough. Uh, as what I'm saying earlier, I'm not dating someone because I have standard. I really don't have standard. Or for example, I have standard, but we cannot get that at the same person. All those standards that we have, I'm dating because I like the person, and it takes time to know the person. So as time goes by, as you're talking to that person, step by step, time to time, you can tell to that person what you want and what you really want. And if you are comfortable enough with that person, and he's saying bad things or you don't like, you can correct it in a way that he will not be offended.
Yeah, but that's only if the person wants. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, my wife, when we first started talking, one of the first things she asked me is, do I believe in God? And I told her, yeah. She was like, well, what's your religion? And I told her I'm Christian. And she goes, oh, okay, well, I'm Catholic. And I was asking her, I was like, well, what's the big difference? What's the difference? And then I think she said, like, we Christians don't believe in like praising statues and stuff like that.
Yes.
And I was like, yeah, that's true. I said that is true. But I noticed that Catholics, they're a lot more they're also a lot more faithful to their religion.
Yes, they are.
So I think that's something that we can work on, and because they're so close in faith, I didn't think that was a problem. But it's just those type of things that you have to have conversations with, at least I believe, in the beginning, to know if you guys are on the same page. You know what I mean? Like that. I don't know. It's just, I think people should have those conversations immediately, because why are you going to waste somebody's time if you guys, are not for each other? That time could
Yes,
be,
exactly.
for somebody else who's Catholic, and who likes
But it takes times also. For example, okay, she's Catholic, you're Christian, but there is respect on what you believe in, and you respect what you believe in. It takes time to, okay, we still continue this, and I respect your belief, you respect mine. Later on, we gonna talk it, which we are going to really believe in as one. Anything can work in a good talks, right?
hmm yeah,
You're not
absolutely.
forcing her to. You're not gonna force her to. Oy, change. Don't be that. You have to be um, converted into Christian so we can be as one. No, it will take time. As long
Yeah.
as she's not telling you bad about your belief and you too as well. So it really doesn't a big deal as of now. I don't think so.
No, no, I don't think so either. And Amy, I think we're running a little bit low on time. So what I want to do before I let you go here is I want to kind of get your opinion on a few of these videos that I'm about to show you here. And I want to know your opinion on what you think about these, because it kind of talks about what we've already been talking about today, like standards and stuff like that. So I want you to tell me what you think about this, and then I'm also going to give my opinion too, and we can go into that. But hang on one second. Let me just line this up here.
Oh my God! I will not get bash, bash by what I'm said on this
No,
interview.
I think you'll be. Let me know if you can hear this, okay?
When the man opens
Okay.
up, when he really opens up,
Can you hear that?
The guy's talking, but I don't know if the girl's talking.
No, the guy's talking. Okay, so you can hear the guy. Okay, so let's go ahead and play this and listen to what he's saying, okay? Okay, here we go.
when the man opens up, when he really opens up, don't you use what he said when he was open to prove a point when you want to win an argument. You will never hear the full story from us ever again. And we'll start saying stuff like this. How are you? Good. And let me tell you, if you make us feel unsafe, you'll never hear from us again.
Okay. You know what? I have a conversation like this with this guy that I'm talking to. I felt like he's into a deep trauma, anxiety, depression. He don't want to open anything to everyone. So I was pushing him to open up. You know, you have to let it go, so you will not felt that heaviness in your heart, in your mind. Let go of that. So he's trying to open up. He's working on it, and what he told me is the same thing that that guy told earlier, that you know what, I don't want to open up because I know that later on what I'm saying, what is my experiences, what happened to me, you're gonna use it against me later on.
Did he say
It gives
that
me
this
a
happened?
way.
Was this with an American woman that he experienced this with?
Yes, I guess so. He's been into two American women, and then the two Filipinas that you know
So
just
it was with
use
also
him.
with the Filipino women too. That took it.
Maybe, yeah. That's why
Okay.
he don't want to open it.
So I
And now
want
he's
to.
working on it. He's trying to, and it's really good to be, I'm helping him out with that kind of thing because I really want him to be free from those trauma, anxiety, and depression. I want him to feel that I'm here. I'm willing to listen. I'm not gonna do those things that other people do to you, or just to trust me regarding on that one. Because me also, I have experiences that I want to share with you. So how I am going to share that with you if you're not comfortable enough to share it with me? How I'm going to understand you if you are not going to open up those things on me?
So
That's
let
what
me
I'm
ask you
going.
this, Amy. Would like say like if you are in a heated conversation with him and he already told you something that was very personal to him, would you be that kind of person that would in the heat of the moment just be like, you know what? That's why you did this or whatever. Do you think you would be angry enough to use that the private information that he told you against him?
Of course, because he already give you heads up that I don't want to share this because you're gonna use it later on with me. So why are you going to do that? You have to attack him, if you want to attack him or you want to correct him or you want to tell him something, you have to think of something that you're gonna hit him or you're gonna show him or that you can tell him what you wanted to tell him in a different way that he's not gonna thinking that you are attacking him by those experiences that he shared with you.
Okay. So you're not going to use what he told you against him.
No, no. You know, if you love that person, seeing him hurt by those experiences and you're doing it the same exact thing that he don't want to experience again, you know, it will hit you differently, you know. Imagining it, I'm doing that on him. I was thinking about it right now. If I'm going to do it, I already felt hurt by myself. So what else? What more if I really did that? So as much as possible, I am very careful on the words that I'm letting go, that I'm saying, because it's really hard to deal with a person who's been through a lot of trauma and depression and anxieties.
Okay, I
You
want to
know,
get like maybe like two more of these in here because we're at the like 50-minute marker, and I told you I didn't want to keep you
you
too
don't
long
have
in here.
voice.
Huh? What's that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So I don't want to
Okay.
keep you too long.
You don't
So,
have voice earlier.
oh, I didn't have a voice earlier. Okay, it was probably just my mic. I'll try to keep it. I'll try to keep it on here. But let's line up this one and let me know what you think about this.
What is it that you see that the women out here have in common that makes you feel like, no, I can't be with her like that?
Women are looking for a vibe. They're not looking for actual relationships. They're looking for a sponsor. They're looking to be a financial liability instead of a asset. I don't care what women bring to the table because I can build your table, I can go buy your table. I don't care about that. But I am looking for a woman who doesn't need to be taken care of to take care of her. So again, I'm looking for an asset and not a liability. Yeah, all this taking a vibe and the hookahs and taking trips. What we doing? The brunch dates, like I see more.
Yes, we can do hookahs.
Okay, did you kind of
Yeah.
understand what they were talking about?
Yes. So the pattern with a lot of women, they are looking for a man who can give them financial stableness or the things that they are needed. They want a provider,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
They want a provider. They don't want to work. They don't want to do things on their own. They just want to ask from a guy. And then if they don't get that from that guy, okay, let's break up and go find another man that.
And now I think
Uh,
that's sad
that
because
is American women's thinking. That is American women's thinking. That's why a lot of foreign Americans specifically, go to Filipino woman or another country, Asian woman, because not a lot of women are like that. We can work, we can provide for ourselves. That's why this guy, he wanted to help me with money, but I said, I'm sorry, I don't want money to be involved in this thing. You have your needs, you have to focus on your needs, please don't worry about me. And you know what, he sent me money just the other day, and the next morning I sent it back to him. I don't know if he noticed it, because we don't talk about it, that I sent you the money back, because I really don't want money to be involved. And as far as I know, American guy, if they help a woman with money, especially Filipinas, and then the relationship didn't go well at the end, they will tell it to other people, we will become a user. They
you
gonna
know
thinking that, that woman is just a user, just give me, you just ask me money, I give
that's
her a lot of money, but then
and
he lied to me, cheat to
Amy,
me.
that's funny that you say that because a lot of American women and a lot of foreign women, they believe that the only reason that the Filipino women want to actually talk to the man is because the man is giving the woman money. But you said you sent the money back to him.
Yes, I did, and it charged me like almost $5 to give it to him. That is how it is. You send
I know.
PayPal, they gonna charge you, right?
I know.
But
Yeah.
of course not. Filipino women are dating with a man. For example, you're giving us money, okay, we accept it. But look what we are doing with you guys. We take care of you, you know. We support you as much as we can. Our time is on you. Our loyalty, our faithfulness is on you.
It's a balance.
We cannot give you those kind of money that you are giving us because we are not capable of doing that. But if ever we do, if ever we can, this it's not impossible to it's possible that we also do that for you guys if you needed to.
Hmm.
Imagine how we felt that our guy is suffering financially and we cannot do anything. It hurts us, to be honest.
And, okay, and I'm glad you said that because again, that's a lot of reason, like you said, why men are going over to the Philippines and Thailand and stuff like that. Because if they can have a woman that is going to work with them,
Exactly.
and why not? Why not? Isn't that what a relationship, isn't that what the marriage is supposed to be about, working together? Like if you have a hard day, I rub your back. If I have a hard day, you rub my back. If you're down, I take care of you. If I'm down, you take care of me. We're supposed to look out for each other. Like, and I think in American culture, and this is not all women, because look, I'm not saying that this is all women, because I know some women in America that are really good women, and they
Yes, exactly. Yes, yes.
despise the women who are out there doing that stuff to men. They don't like it, and they strongly disagree with it. So for those few women that are out there and that are talking about it and standing up for what's right, I commend you guys. I really do. We need more women like you. It's unfortunate because you have a lot of these women. It may not even be the majority. It may just be a very loud minority, because for some reason
Okay. Okay, let
they
me cut you off on that one also.
go ahead.
So, okay, if the foreign man is already in a relationship with a Filipino woman, and then the man just suddenly disappear, they see something in the woman that he don't like. For example, the woman is starting to ask him for money. The woman is starting to show her body already just to get something from that guy,
Hmm.
right?
Yep.
So that's a no-no. If you are
And
in a relationship with a guy, you shouldn't ask for any money or any support
mhm.
from the therapist. It's not his responsibility at the first place. Even though he is insisting to help you out, you should at least take an action that no, no way. You should say no.
Well,
Don't just say okay, please. I need this, I need that. I'm having this. I mean, because guys get tired of hearing all those complaints from the women.
Amy, here's the other thing that you said. You said guys will get tired of it, and you should say no and
Yes,
stuff,
actually,
right?
I'm having a conversation with my man. Like he's
Hmm.
speaking with a Thailand or Indonesian woman, and
Hmm.
every time he's calling that woman, all he can hear is a complaint, blah blah blah. I need this. My daughter is sick. Oh my God, babe, it was so tiring for my ears. If I'm the guy and I'm gonna listen to that every time I call the girl,
Yeah,
it
it
was so
gets
tiring.
tiring. It gets tiring. It
Yes.
gets annoying. And you were talking
Wow.
about the clothes too. One thing you said is about the clothes, and they start wearing revealing clothes, and because they're trying to get something.
Exactly. Exactly.
That
Yes.
that's something that Filipino women know
Because
not
they
to do.
think that
Well,
they
hold on,
thinking
hold
that
on, hold on, hold on. Before
okay,
you go,
I'm sorry, I'm
that's
sorry.
something that Filipino women know not to do. In America, it's really different. A lot of women feel like I need to wear these revealing clothes to get what I want, and it's okay. Like it's acceptable. And then if you tell a woman in America, hey, I don't think you should do that, they go, "What? You're not my man. You're not my dad. Why are you telling me this? No, don't. You. It's none of your business. It's none of your business." You're like, okay.
Well, yeah, sometimes Filipino women are doing that also. They showing
Hmm.
their body, they having sex with a guy because they're thinking that if I'm going to do this guy will not gonna leave me, and he will support me what I wanted. But no, it's a turn off to a guy doing that thing.
It is, and
Yes,
that's the
actually.
biggest thing I'm trying to get across to women in America, especially like the younger generations. I'm like generation. I'm like a millennial, but I was born in '82, so I feel like I'm a Gen X.
They're
Um,
thinking that they're
but
thinking that if I'm going to do this, I'm gonna attract this guy. But
yeah.
yes, maybe he will do jerk with you, will do sex with you, but Do you know what's the guy's on mind? He's thinking that she's doing it with every guy he's talking to. Because he's doing it with me without me asking it. Just to
E-
get those questioning.
exactly. Exactly.
That's I'm having that conversation also with my man. That I'm not gonna do this thing because come on, we're not together yet, and you're gonna get that from me. You're gonna
And,
think that I'm a hoe, and you were thinking that I'm doing this with a lot of guy because I'm gonna do that. You're gonna get it from me
mhm.
without us having a relationship, and I think that's the factor that he get more attracted to me, and he get more interested in me.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
He was just
Like I said before, Amy, we rather have the woman that's beautiful where we rather inside. We rather have the woman that's beautiful inside because if you're beautiful inside, it makes you so much prettier outside. And I feel sorry for the women who are pretty outside because if you're only pretty outside, men are only going to want to do one thing with you. That's
And I always saying this, those things I can give it for free. I
mhm,
can give it happily as long as I'm in love with a guy, I'm in a relationship with a guy. Not
mhm.
because I wanted something from a guy. Because
Yeah.
I'm thinking that I'm gonna sell my body just to get something or a bit of money. You know, my
Yeah.
self-respect is more value. I value my self-respect rather than the money I will get from the guy. Because if I wanted the money, I can get it from a lot of guys just right away.
Hey. Hey, so would you do that though?
No, that's why
okay, okay, whatever, Amy.
that's what I'm saying. If I wanted to, I can do it. I mean, every girl, every woman.
Stop the cap.
No, I'm just playing with you. I'm just joking. Okay, but Amy, I don't want to keep you too long.
How
That's our
many times you
time.
said that already? 4 times? 5 times? Oh my god! We can do
It
another
is
hour. We can do another hour. You want more hour?
no, no, no. I don't want
You
to
know,
keep
it's
you too
always
long.
it's always have a good talk with you, say one. Even though on my stream, it's really I'm really glad that you are going to my stream because we're talking about a lot of good things.
Yes, yes, absolutely. We
Having
talk
this
about stuff
kid.
like this all the time. I always get on you all the time. I'm like, Amy, what are you doing talking to this guy? Or are you being nice? Are you being nice, Amy? I say that all the time. Be nice to
Yeah,
him. Try to call him more. So I always mess with you, stuff like that. So, yeah. So I would just say I think you're doing a good job with him. I think he sounds like a
I
really
don't
good
think so.
person. So
He's a really good person. I cannot complain anything about
just
him.
just be consistent, Amy, and don't be a butthead, okay?
Sometimes I do. Sometimes hindi I do. Yeah. Because we wanted to be babied sometimes, so we gotta act like yeah 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 yeah. But all we wanted to do is we want to get babied sometimes.
I know,
We want
I
some
know.
we want some attention, like yeah, that's it.
I think that's just women being women. And I look, I say this all the time, regardless of what country you go to, women are going to be women. It doesn't matter where you go. They're going to be a woman. And if you think you're going to get like a perfect woman who's not going to irritate you sometimes or say things you don't like or whatever, you're crazy. That's not going to happen. Just like there's no perfect man, there's no perfect woman. Um, but at the same time, like I said in the beginning of our interview, is that you just want to set those boundaries ahead of time of what is just like a deal breaker for you, so you
Mm-hmm.
don't have those issues later on. Um, I think that's a guy, and I think that's a girl thing as well too. So
I
people
always
need to.
remind him of that. If something's bothering you, tell me. Speak to
Mhm,
me directly. Tell it to me straight because I'm not a mind reader.
mhm, mhm. I want
And
to
he
ask you.
uses that line of mine. He uses that to me sometimes.
Say, whoa,
When
whoa,
I
whoa, whoa.
When
Say
I
that
choose to
again.
get angry and not to say the specific thing that I wanted to, it's just gonna use it to me also.
Oh my god. So
Sometimes it's easy to say, hey, stop gaming, call me, I want to talk to you. But I'm gonna say instead, don't talk to me ever again, forget that is existing. Enjoy your game, good night.
okay, so since I'm look, Amy, since I'm talking with you a little bit longer, can I keep you like for like 10 more minutes? Is that okay?
Sige. Sure,
Okay.
sure.
Okay, I
No
keep you.
worries.
Okay, look at this. Since we're doing this, I want to show you this one and I want you to let me know what you think about this one, okay?
Okay.
A guy?
No. Yes.
So we're gonna make you step on a scale.
We can't do that.
Why
I'm
not?
Sorry. We're not allowed.
You're not allowed to get judged, but you're allowed to judge guys based on height.
Yeah.
So you don't want to step on it?
No.
I guess she's too big.
What? He's not
Okay.
allowed to?
He wanted her to step on a scale because she said do you think you should be able to judge guys based on their height? And one girl says no and the other girl says yeah, we should be able to judge them based on height. And he goes, okay, well, let me judge you based on your weight. And he put the scale down and she said no, I don't want to do it.
See, unfair, right?
Yeah, so what do you think? Do you think that's fair?
No, it's unfair.
What? How it's unfair for a guy to ask a woman how much she weighs?
Unfair if the girl don't allow the guy to judge him on the scale, but she's allowed to judge the guy according with his height. That's unfair. The girl should be okay.
Yeah. What's fair is fair, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. I absolutely agree. Some people just, I don't know. I'm looking for another one. Let me see if I can find another one here. Bear with me for 1 second. I'm just looking here. So let me see if I can find this one.
What I think is we've had our perspective and our priorities reset. In the
Can you hear
past,
that?
men chasing behind women they probably couldn't even maintain was a badge of honor. The applied pressure culture was a real thing. We were told.
Hold on 1 second.
So Dr. Doofenshmirtz had then created
What he said?
Nothing. Could you hear that?
No.
Okay, good.
What about that shadowy place?
Okay, this one is funny. Amy. So I'm gonna play this one, and this one is just funny. So let's laugh at this one together because I think you'll laugh. Okay, so let's play this one.
And this'll all be mine? Everything the light touches. What about that shadowy place?
That's beyond our borders. Just never go there, Silver.
But I thought a king can do what.
What is pointing? What about that?
Let's play it again.
And this'll all be mine?
Everything.
Everything the light touches. What about that shadowy place?
That's beyond our borders. Must
That's
never go there,
shadow?
Silver.
But I thought a king can do what.
He's talking about her butthole.
Ah, okay. No. No way.
No.
No. I mean, you can do whatever you want except for that one. Don't touch it. No. Ah.
Oh my god. Okay, and I got one more for you. Let me know if this is true. I know this used to be true for Black American culture back in the 80s and the 70s, but it's not like that anymore. This is more of, I see this in like Indian culture. I see it sometimes in Filipino culture, and I see it like in like Muslim culture too. So let me know if this is something that you see in Filipino culture as well.
Is that a mom
Yes.
and a grandma? I knew it. I knew it. We experienced that
Well, whatever. You're grounded.
with our grandma before, and until now, my little one and my mother. She's doing
So,
that.
so you've experienced that before.
Yeah, I experienced that when my mom or my dad was angry with us, gonna hit us. My grandmom, stop it! Don't do that. Yes.
What about the money part? Have you ever experienced the money part before?
Yeah, sometimes when the parents don't want to give us, we're gonna go, Lola, Lola, and then you're gonna get money from here, or
Yes.
or the money that is tied up on the
Yes.
handkerchief that's very tight, and there's okay, there you go. Oh, I remember my younger age. Oh my god. Me too, grandma in heaven.
You miss it, don't you? You miss it, don't you?
Yes, very, very. They are both in heaven now.
Yes, my grandmother is in heaven and my father is in heaven. Okay.
That's
Okay.
what I'm doing right now. My little kid, when I'm disciplining her and I don't give anything, she's gonna ask, who do that to you? Why are you crying? It's mama. Okay, let's go to the store. What do you want?
So this is a game that women in America are playing when right before they get married. I don't think this is cool, but let's look and see what they're doing. You're gonna be like, wow, what are they doing? Okay, so here it goes.
The sausage game. Yeah, I already watched that one. I already watched that one. Yes. That's so funny. I don't think we're doing it here. Go get it, girl. Oh my god.
What do you think about that?
That's funny. That's normal because you're in a bridal shower. The game is kind of dirty when it comes to that.
That's
I have
normal? Oh my
Yes,
god.
because sometimes they asking for a guy to dance for the bride because it's a bridal shower, you know. That's the last time you're going to be single.
Amy, you guys are telling too many of your secrets as a woman. You
No,
guys.
because I'm watching it. I do watch it, a lot of videos of the bridal shower. I didn't experience of bridal shower because I never been married. But upon I'm saying, but upon I am those things I'm watching it, I saw those kind of things, and I think it's normal because bridal shower, those kind of things you're gonna experience it on your married life, right? So
Okay.
you have to be open-minded sometimes when it comes to that.
All right, I'm gonna give you a pass. I'm gonna give the people a pass on there. Well, gang, that's all we have for today. Amy, thank you again for stopping by. I appreciate you guys again. Make sure that you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be updated for all cool new content. I will be out in the Philippines soon, so I can go ahead and see my wife over there, and I will be traveling on the plane, doing my thing.
My forehead are not on airport. You're crazy.
So I really appreciate you guys for watching the video all the way through. But if you can do me a little itty bitty favor and hit that subscribe button, it would really help if you hit the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. So thank you in advance. Appreciate it.